And that's a completely declared chemical zone. Navi Mumbai, the place that we're talking about. Our reporters visited that site. They've conducted investigative inquiries there. It seems that things are completely headed for disaster. Let's get a perspective in from Harinder Baveja, our editor, Special Investigations here at Headlines Today. Harinder, this isn't something that the government doesn't know about. This isn't something that the government is aloof about. They know precisely what the threat is. They know precisely what kind of precautions that need to be taken. They've got incidents where people have pointed out that disasters can actually happen. Is anything helpful actually coming from the government?
Shiv, this is truly criminal negligence. I mean, you take today's disaster in Mumbai where 60 people have been rushed to hospital and many of them are now lying in the intensive care unit. You know, the Port Authority in Mumbai puts out a press release saying that these cylinders were neither seized nor confiscated. The point is, these cylinders have been lying there for 13 long years. Why was nothing done about these cylinders? 13 years is a very, very long time. And let's go back to Bhopal. You know, there was a security audit in Bhopal 2 years before the gas leak. 30 hazards were pointed out. None of them were fixed. I mean, these are disasters waiting to happen. And we've gone to various cities in the country to look at various sites, including the one in Jaipur, you know, where a huge fire raged through the Indian oil depot. 12 people died. The state government took a decision to move the depot out. 10 months later, we find nothing has been done.
Harinder, I think it might be safe to assume, considering what happened at the Bombay Port Trust this morning, a place where we assume there is a reasonable amount of security and oversight. If something like this can happen there, I think it's safe to assume that the situation elsewhere must be absolutely disastrous and much, much more dangerous.
Absolutely, Shiv. Mumbai is only one of the sites visited by Headlines Today. We've put together a special report. We've gone 30 kilometers out of Delhi. I mean, just out on the outskirts of the national capital in Bahadurgarh, where again you have a huge Hindustan Petroleum gas and oil storage facility right next to the boundary wall of this very combustible location. You have a college which has more than 700 students. In fact, I personally went to that site, and the first thing that stares at you as you walk into this Haryana Institute of Technology, I mean, you see these large tankers in which oil has been stored. I mean, God forbid, all it needs is one spark. If that happens, Shiv, the fire will spread all the way to the Delhi-Rohtak main highway. And in between the highway and the Hindustan Petroleum facility lies this college with more than 700 students. They even have a hostel. And, you know, next to that is something called Fun City, which has a lot of, it has a playground, a swimming pool. Little children are there swimming in the evenings. Parents come with their kids. It's literally like, you know, a mini Disneyland. None of these places should have been given permission by the Haryana government.